Welcome back to the studio, and welcome Heiko and Kyle to our studio today.
Hello, Michael.
And both of you are in spotless, gorgeous looking business suits.
Kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah, and then I'm wearing something very weekend-like, going out to a party kind of thing, which is quite different from your look.
Yes.
Actually, you two are running a very, very interesting business. What is a good suit to you?
So, personally, I think the best suit is a well-fitting suit. So it really should, it's not too loose, it's not too tight, but must be specific to that person's body shape and sizes. So that's why we, say tailor-made suit is a luxury, and it's something that everyone should have actually.
Can a good suit actually cover up some of the, obesity or over slenderness or whatever?
I think so, because like a lot of people, like atypical body sizes, especially in North America, people who are too tall, they are people who's uncomfortable, they're too
big.
tall, right? And like for a tall person, you would recommend them to wear a three-button suit.
Right.
So that makes their torso a little shorter, wasn't it?
Yeah, it puts emphasis on the torso and takes it away from the legs, generally where all the height is.
Right.
And then for a shorter person, it's 2 buttons or 1 button, so that your torso looks longer. And he looks longer.
You can also wear shorter pants, because if you have a break in your pants, it'll usually bring attention to your height. So if you have slightly shorter pants and you're shorter, it'll make you look a little longer. So, the thing is, it's not even for people who don't have flattering bodies, because a lot of times it's just a well-fitting suit. You can see that, especially with like football players or even like football commentators or like the really big guys. They're really in good shape, but they're not wearing clothing that fits them, because in order to fit their chest, they need to have super baggy arms, or it has to be like, just like really barrel-chested through the stomach. So, it's just about getting clothing that fits your body type. It has nothing to do with being, in shape or not. And it's just about, having a suit that hugs your curves and that works with your body, and that can be the same for anybody. So even a really good-looking person can struggle in a suit.
What is the biggest suit that you've ever made? There is a big suit.
The average meters of fabric that we use on our average person is about 2.8 to 3 meters.
Average person is around 2.8 meters.
Okay. 2.8 to 3 meters.
And what about this guy?
I was like 4.6 or something.
4.6, yeah,
It was
or even more.
It was so big. One tailor came and he actually brought all of his other tailors because he'd never seen a suit so big before, right?
And they came to us and said to verify the measurements. Are you sure this is correct?
Is this real?
Yeah,
Is this true?
And just for fun, we always get our employees to wear them.
And the one Asian employee's got a suit that's just totally eating him alive.
Well, just to let you know, our Shanghai Quest will be broadcast throughout North America, so I'm sure he will see our No, just kidding.
I didn't know that.
No, but how like for a suit this big, okay? Of course, as a tailor, we would hope to beautify the shape of the body in a way, Can you do any alterations to make the suit look better on a big guy?
That's just the nature of tailor-made clothing. Is that it's cut for your body, and that's not something that's common in fashion. Fashion is made for a standard size. So that in itself, covers up stuff and makes stuff look better. And there's all sorts of examples. We have them on our website. There are all sorts of tips. If you're shorter, you do this. If you're heavier, you do this. So if you're heavier, off the top of my head, I think it's you wear a 2-button and you don't wear a vest, and because you don't want to put focus on this area, whereas if you do a 3-button, if you wear a vest, it usually puts a lot more focus and emphasis on the stomach area. So those are kind of examples.
Can you tell us the best way to wear a suit? What are some of the details that you can share with us so our audience could know more about whether or not they have been wearing a suit that fits them?
I think everything's about constant improvement. You have a suit and you have a shirt right now, so what else can you improve on it? So you wear a tie and you include with a tie bar like this, and then sometimes you want to include cufflinks and whatnot. So it's just constant improvement.
Is tie bar back in fashion nowadays? Because it was like gone for
all of those little accents. I think guys are getting more comfortable with accessories again, and I think it's something because generally speaking, suit,
Yeah.
tie. And so I think people are starting to get a little more experimental with, hey, let's wear cufflinks on a Wednesday. Or
Right.
let's do a tie bar, because nobody's wearing it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fresh.
Yeah.
So that sort of stuff is starting to come back.
But the tie bar, I receive gifts like with tie bars, but I never know like where to clip it. Should I clip it like in a mic place, or where should I clip it? What is the ideal place to clip it?
No, I think it's right in the middle, and when you button up,
You should still
see
Okay.
tie clips over here. Yeah.
And another question for a lot of audience out there, when you button suit buttons, should we button all of them?
No.
But
You
we do
should.
see them on the streets, huh?
Yes, we do.
And we do see them wearing like blazers inside or sweaters inside.
Yeah, it's a
as
common
well.
mistake. Like even experienced stylists, they still make the same mistake.
The general rule of thumb is if you have 3 buttons,
Right?
top button is sometimes, middle button is always, bottom button is never. And so that same goes if you have a 2-button suit, the top button's always, bottom button's never. So you can wear it completely undone, but if you're going to do up a button, you always do up the number 2 button. And sometimes the 3rd one, never the bottom one.
Never the bottom.